Welcome to Movies Recapped. Today, we'll be diving into the thrilling world of Can You Keep a Secret? Join us as we unravel the story of Emma, who accidentally spills her deepest secrets to a stranger on a plane. As her life takes unexpected twists, secrets are revealed, and romance blossoms. Get ready to be entertained. The story begins at an office in Chicago. Emma is trying to pitch an organic energy drink called Panda Prime to a cruise company. Despite her efforts and impressive pitch, the client rejects her. Upset, she calls her friend Lissy to share what happened. Feeling dejected, Emma decides to get drunk before her flight back to New York. Boarding the flight inebriated and sad, a kind flight attendant upgrades her to first class to cheer her up. Sitting next to her is a handsome young man named Jack. During the flight, when turbulence hits, Emma panics and starts revealing her secrets to Jack instead of screaming and panicking. She confides in Jack about her failed pitch, her desire to pee standing up, crying when she hears a specific song, her boyfriend using her, and her belief that she has never been in love. Emma also talks about her wish for an amazing romance. Before they land, Jack interrupts her and informs her that they have already arrived. Emma hastily leaves without saying goodbye. Outside the airport, her boyfriend Connor picks her up in his small car and is relieved that she is alive. He hugs her and asks if she can move in with him, to which she agrees. Unbeknownst to Emma, Jack witnesses this reunion. The next morning, Emma wakes up beside Connor and they are both happy that she is finally living with him. At the office, Emma discovers that it is being renovated and learns that the CEO of Panda Prime, Jack, is visiting. To her surprise, she realizes that Jack is the man she sat beside on the flight, the one she revealed her secrets to. Jack recognizes her right away, and Emma feels embarrassed as Jack indirectly teases her, reminding her of the secrets she disclosed. While Jack is in his office, Emma enters and pleads with him not to fire her. Jack assures her that he won't and asks for a favor in return, for her to keep his visit to Chicago a secret. Emma promises to keep his secret and asks him to keep her secrets as well. Jack agrees, and as Emma is about to leave, he questions whether she has ever been in love. Emma denies it, but Jack's words linger in her mind. Emma shares her situation with her friend Lissy, including the fact that her relationship with Connor is becoming cold. Lissy suggests that Emma should spice things up at work. Emma nods and decides to give it a try. The next day, Emma's boss, Cybill, announces that Jack will be in charge of the marketing team. While working, Casey, Emma's friend and colleague, asks her for help in the accounts department, their code for sneaking out to get coffee. Unfortunately, Emma had already told Jack about this secret during their flight. Emma tries to decline, but Jack insists on her helping him. They are caught by Jack while sipping coffee in front of the elevator. Jack instructs Emma to join him, and they enter the elevator, where Connor joins them. Jack reveals that he knows Emma and Connor are dating and asks Connor if their relationship is distracting. Connor denies it, emphasizing that they keep their work and personal life separate. Upon reaching their floor, Jack asks Emma to join Connor's presentation. During the presentation, Emma suggests changing the target market from millennials to the elderly, but her idea receives no support. Later, Emma texts Connor to meet her in the archive room. Confused, Connor arrives to find Emma attempting to seduce him. He stops her and realizes that their relationship isn't working. Emma breaks up with him. The next day, Emma asks Nick, the representative for the Panda Bites account, for a small marketing budget to test her theory about targeting the elderly market. Emma concocts a tiny blackmail plan, and Nick agrees. Emma gets called into Jack's office, where he asks her opinion about a new logo. Emma expresses her dislike for it, and Jack agrees with her. Jack then asks Emma about her breakup and if she's okay. He later asks her out on a date, and Emma immediately accepts. That night, Jack arrives at Emma's house, and they go to a secret club, but it turns out they are in the wrong place. They end up eating falafel in the outskirts of New York City. They chat and enjoy each other's company, but their mood changes when Jack receives a call. Jack becomes secretive, and when Emma offers to help, he simply states that he wants to spend the evening with her. They continue kissing for a couple of days, and Emma is happy with her new relationship. However, she realizes that Jack never shares anything about himself. Emma talks to Lissy about her concerns. One morning, all the office employees listen to Jack's live interview. During the interview, he describes their new target market as the girl on the street and mentions characteristics and secrets that resemble Emma. Her colleagues start to realize it's Emma he's referring to and make fun of her. Feeling humiliated, Emma leaves and goes to Lissy's apartment, where Gemma suggests seeking revenge by exposing Jack's secrets. Emma initially refuses, not knowing anything about Jack's secrets. However, she recalls that Jack told her not to reveal his trip to Chicago and overheard him talking about a plan B. The next day, Emma encounters Jack at a coffee shop but ignores him. Jack insists on talking and apologizing. Emma tells him how humiliated she felt, and he explains that he panicked during the interview. Emma asks about his visit to Chicago, and Jack hesitates to answer. Back at Lissy's apartment, Emma shares the coffee shop incident with her friend. Gemma insists on exposing Jack's secrets and mentions knowing a tabloid reporter. Emma declines, not wanting revenge. At the office, Emma asserts that the coupon idea was hers and demands a promotion, which her boss grants. Later, Emma goes to a theater to support Lissy's performance. Jack also shows up and tries to be honest with Emma, explaining that he was in Chicago to visit his goddaughter, Alice. He didn't want the media to know about her to protect her privacy. Emma is glad that he's finally opening up and asks him to watch the show with her. They enjoy the performance, and afterward, Gemma arrives with a tabloid reporter. Emma tries to protect Jack from the reporter, but he sees them together and questions Jack about his flight to Chicago. Thinking that Emma sold his secret, Jack leaves without giving her a chance to explain. That night, Jack boards a flight to Chicago. Emma shows up and requests a chance to explain. She assures him that she didn't say anything to the reporter, and it was a misunderstanding. Emma expresses her love for Jack and thanks him for accepting her despite knowing her darkest secrets. She moves to her seat, and Jack follows her. He confesses his love for her in front of the other passengers, and they hold hands and kiss. The movie concludes with Emma and Jack's romantic reunion, having overcome misunderstandings and insecurities.